Exactly true. So right now we see all those 10 champions. Keep in mind, KCB just won the first game, so they only need to win one more to go towards the playoffs bracket. And for Los Ratones, they are with their backs against the wall in this series.
It was more of a release thing because you had so many less restrictions on the E, on the W. And he engaged upon
talking about restrictions, getting knocked up there, plus the slows. Shields do come in,
the
but
spear,
it's
the spear.
A lot of damage. The spear, good flash from Crownie will keep him alive. But how long do they wait? Getting pincered now behind the tower. Another dodge. Crownie just trying to survive. The shield's going to keep them up for a little bit longer, but Isma takes the kill, and Reckless may not be able to get out of this one either. Flashes away to stay alive, and Velya will finally come through to push them out of the middle of that lane. But, you know, it's a nice early play from KCB, getting ahead quite low. Mainta slowly pushing him in. The Nidalee coming up top. They may not even need the Nidalee. One more bit of damage will do it. Bounce in big trouble. Isma just needs to hope that the shield isn't up, really. The recall coming in, but I don't know if you got the time. The spears are going to stop him back in Temporal. It's time for the tower dive, and Baus is going to stay alive for a little bit longer. Now with the team here, this could be a turnaround. The flash out. Here comes the Siva, and Isma has been cooked. Jabaited.
Sort of a super grubs user outside of the Tristana in this game, so I love the Rats once again getting the first 3. I'd like to see them come back for the second 3 though. In the first game they gave that over in return for a dragon. We went to 5 dragons taken, and then finally the Mountain Soul, and then you probably saw, Jay, 3 Elder Dragons to close that one out. Just a few dragons last game. So we'll see how many.
I thought League was supposed to be ending faster this season. You know, 3 Elder Dragons tells me otherwise. Isma now on the invade. It is going to be a support versus jungle matchup here. Obviously, nearly known for a lot of damage. Velya can definitely dish out some of their own. The Asher are going to go slightly wide. Los Ratones, they are going to hold on to this jungle, but they might be going too far deep. 4 members in. Velya in trouble, going to flash away. Does get over the wall, but Exa chasing them down. The slows are there, and the Maokai will finally fall down of this objective. So not going to allow Los Ratones those 6 grubs, and SoQ putting that pressure onto Nemesis once again, almost getting the kill. Nemesis has to flash, and all around the map it's going KC's way, which is not good for the NLC fans right now. Baus also in some trouble, will be able to stop Mainta from getting anywhere near close to him. But at the moment, we need a little bit of success for the NLC as Enter finding a bit of a target here. There goes the Nidalee, and goodbye to Reckless.
Didn't manage to body block the Ash Arrow, both taking it to heart there. A real shame. KCB pushing that one forwards. We'll continue on to Velya.
Happening again. Velya just completely obliterated. I don't know what the Maokai thought, and Bowser, I don't know where you're going. Kills are being gifted over to Karmine, and Temporal, I hate to say it, but it's starting to get a little out of control.
Using the barrier to secure the back there. The shielded damage does not cancel the recall. Won't be here in time for this dragon, but will be here of late game resilience in a difficult position. And whether they can make it work as the twisted advances forwards.
It looks good. It looks good so far. Enser is caught out and completely removed. Velya picks up the kill, though. That's not what they wanted to see. But damn.
Those crashing waves, they add up. Yeah, they add up real well.
And that will be the boots secured there by KCB.
Karmine Corp, Rift Herald, no doubt.
Oh no. Oh no.
Baus. Oh, Baus.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Baus. The tower's going to go down, and so will the Nautilus. Can he take one with him? The answer is no.
That's a real struggle. Nemesis might be able to continue to push this lane. Velya's here as well, but the minion wave will be extinguished before anyone arrives. So despite 4 people coming, this is still a pretty elongated dive.
Oh, they're forcing pretty hard. The lockdown is there, the slows, but where's the damage? It's Reckless and Velya, like they're doing a little bit, but against Mainta has the World Ender, gonna force them both away, use the ultimates. Yes, they'll get the tower, but can they get out? Mainta's now on the chase, although may have gone a little bit far here. 4 members are deep, they're moving forward, but there's the Aatrox. The World Ender comes down, 2 dead. Los Ratones did not calculate the play the way they thought it was going to be. Nemesis falls as well, and KCB says you don't belong here.
With the composition, they need to get the Sivir and the Tristana into position. If you take fight too close, if you let the Aatrox get the approach, it is too much to deal with. That was example 1. And to not have it happen again, Lost Ratones have got to slow right down.
Both slow Q and also Mainta, right? It's available. They're ready to put the pressure on to Los Ratones. And if Los Ratones can't hold out themselves temporal, then I don't really know how they're going to stop this steamroller.
And then eventually, multiple dragons in, Elder spawning was enough to get the later game team composition into an advantageous position.
Oh, Nemesis stunned immediately. Nice. Wild will give them the space, gets the kill, and that's the ticket they need back into the game.
Sort of opportunity of all that move speed, being able to contribute to these two carries, being evasive, staying away from the threat.
Oh, Isma locked down. Isma locked down. In trouble. Could be caught out here, but able to get over the wall. However, on the flip side of this fight, Baus low. Slow Q having to walk away, though. Ratones not losing any members, but not picking up any either. And that mid tower going down to the Herald.
I think that's okay for Lost Ratones. They are going to get Isma on the exit.
Isma gets killed. Nemesis with a nice pick up there, and will be able to get away as well. So, kill plus dragon for the tower. Is it worth? Walk down, but can't really go and check that out. They will trade it for a tower, so another tier 1 unlocked. A bit of pressure put mid as well.
It's a bit of gold. I think the experience will actually go a long way when you play the champions like Nidalee. That's not a bad pickup at all. Didn't quite see if Bass flash for that. His runes might just be favoring
TP.
The summoner spell cooldown. Oh, in it comes. It is Mainta into mid lane.
And straight at them as well. And Ratones is not running away. There's the Magnastorm. 3 core, immediately 2 dead. And that is so much damage coming in from Soku. Baus trying to run away, will hook himself, but not to safety. Another kill. And KC are looking to end this game soon, temporal.
The Rats have got all the range in their composition, but what is all the range to enter flashing forwards and dropping the Magnet Storm? A huge blender that does not end well, despite the wild growth, despite the Rats doing their best. It isn't enough. They're going to start to bleed some more towers and infrastructure here, and it's all Nemesis and Reckless can do. Just wander around, pick up some gold, and get ready to go again. The match. That needs to come through. It needs to be direct access. Slow Q and Isma can do a lot from long range with the poke and with the setup. They don't have all the burst in the world.
We're getting another fight now. Baus is the frontline target. Ensa is going to go down early. Now onto Mainta. They're switching the targets up, but Slowq is forcing them down towards the bottom side of the map and picking up kills already. The damage is dropping in, and they just don't have the stats. They don't have the items. Nemesis pushes Mainta so low, but does not die.
Do you defend the Civ? Do you stand behind the Tristana? Who's getting which cooldown? This is a very high execution composition, and it's starting to stress them.
Oh, failure. Surely. Could he go for the steal? It's not going to have time. It will be the Baron picked up. KCB now actually going to find the Maokai. This could be a pick to end it all, really. They're going to pick that one, and now maybe they look for more. They're going into the top side jungle. Lost Ratones. They're in a weird spot here, Temporal. They're trying to run out. The KCB are hot on this chase. They want blood. They want to find them. They smell the end of this game sooner rather than later. Baus going to fall down, and more towers are near to come. The stun as well from downtown. Can they do anything with it? The stun's landing damage on top, and Slowq absolutely obliterates Reckless.
Slowq has had an incredible series. 0 deaths throughout. Stood up to Nemesis in lane. Something that is very, very hard to do for anyone at all. And with it, the base starts to break. Jay, it took ages to get through the base in game 1. I don't think it's going to take so long in game 2. Nemesis hooked in.
Does not look likely. Nemesis going to go down immediately. Tower falling, inhib falling, mid tower falling as well. 2 towers holding on strong, but for how long? Temporal, Velia and Crowny, they can't keep tabs on it. Another tower falls. The minions, they're slamming forward. The damage is raining in. There isn't anything the Rats can do right now but scurry, because at the moment, KCB, they're in a flurry. They're moving forward. They're looking for the end. 1 more inhib down. 1 tower and a nexus is all they need to take. The Rats with a big knock-up. Can they do the damage? In goes Rel. Down goes Ratones. And it will be KCB moving on through.
They will make it to the next round of the tournament. Congratulations.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.